Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air with Smith. And look at this, only takes him one play before they're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Geno Smith sacked. A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Working on 2nd down. Smith. Reaches that sideline before he can reach the marker. So they're still going to have a yard left to go here on 3rd down.
Typically, you get a completion like that at that length, Kate, you're going to see those chains move. This offense got to stop knocking themselves backwards because explosive plays, you need them and you want them.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of running.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Smith will go on 4th down. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They've got a man in motion. First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now it's Lamar. And he can't find a connection on 2nd down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And it's incomplete. Started as a catch, but the hit forced it free before he could secure it. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that,
Yeah.
Kate, playing as severe underdogs on the road. How they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Luke with a point after. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Jets nothing. Tyler Luke to kick
All
off.
set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with home. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They give on second to Hall. There he goes on the right side. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown, New York.
Brees Hall. And New York has its first points. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. DeJounte Wester to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it. Yeah. Hey. 13.
Here's Lamar. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And a good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35.
The design run, Jackson keeping it. And the keeper pays off, give him 7. Not able to avoid the hit at the end, but it is enough for a first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10 from the 43. Now here's Lamar. This one's to Andrews out right. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jackson gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
We just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
There's one left for Lamar. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, here's Lamar. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
14, Jets 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
For Baltimore.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. He's brought down. Play goes for, looks like about 11 yards. And that's going to be good for a Jets first down.
46-yard line.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at first down here. They go right back to Hall. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. Just goes backwards on first down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that one.
Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Travis Jones. And that's going to lead to a lengthy now 3rd and 21.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
The pitch is to Hall. He's got room to roll. Reaches the 40. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense empty in the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Man in motion here.
No, we changed it.
Lamar back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Throwing on second, Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6.
Stevens. Touchdown, Jets.
York now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Ravens 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Western on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Jackson throwing here. This is Cox, that's Walker. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Working quickly here.
50 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
From the red zone on first. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 24-yard line.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. After the sack, could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. After the sack, Lamar. Cut near the goal line. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal.
22 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Drawn up here for Lamar. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. The Jets take their first time out.
It's a gain of a
as
yard.
they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Goal.
Henry. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this cage.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Point after by Loop is up and good. And we are tied at 21.
Game at 21 apiece.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Now Smith. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. It's Robinson again. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. They pitch it out to him here. Good running. He rips off about 7, but they're still short. 4th down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. Back for the Ravens, LeJohntay Wester. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. One final shot before the half. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Showing a little burst so far. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Jackson to throw it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Now a 2nd down throw for Jackson. Getting out to his left. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now Jackson. This is Walker. That is the spark that they needed. And that gives them first and goal.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 2-yard
This
line.
one sent up for Lamar. And he runs it across. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Ravens.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
He's good on the attempt here. And they take a 5-point lead.
Ravens 28, Jets 23.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They pitch it to him. Has room down the left sideline. And he's got another one tonight. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
Brees Hall. That's his third on the ground this week.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points.
31. Ravens 28. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. Ali to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Will McDonald. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
24-yard line.
They send a man in motion. Jackson a throw on second. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, third and long. Look at that power, deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. And a big play is finally put to an end.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Hey, report! Report! It's hot!
Now it's Lamar. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Has a man, and he's got it. Touchdown, Ravens! Zay Flowers from 32 yards. Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Send right down the middle and good. And they jump ahead by 4.
Ravens 35, Jets 31. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll pitch it out to him. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Try to run for it with Hall. Brought down after a gain of about 5. That gives them a 1st down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Hall once more. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Hall running between the tackles. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. Well, running was a long shot, right? We all knew that. And even with that small pickup, still a few yards away from moving those chains.
And I don't mind the run call. I really don't. Those can be very effective in those situations. But that defense, they were up for it, and they hit it before it got started.
Defense stays put. Couldn't get him to jump. Well done by the defense. We've hit our 2-minute warning. Jets losing by 4. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And that will be a 1st down. He had to have it, and he got it. This drive continues.
A gain of 7.
That was some serious trust right there, Kate. I like to say that you sign the check as a quarterback once that ball leaves your hand. And he threw it short of the sticks, trusting his guy could go get the rest, and he sure did.
Setting up to pass. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Has some space inside the 15. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 4th of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's Western on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Back to throw. Andrews has it, working downfield. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. But what a difference it can make for an offense.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Henry goes the wrong way, and he's going to lose several here. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Down to 8 seconds to this, and maybe one more snap. The designed run. Jackson keeping it. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. A timeout now with 5 seconds left on the clock, and they're in position to force overtime here with a field goal. Here he goes, one final shot. And there'll be no game-winning touchdown in this one. That tackle ends this ball game. So it's a road win for the Jets. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they